One's good, one's bad, yeah, they're really always like this. We don't know who's who, but at least we know who Mike is. They love to complain, they got sports on the brain, and they frequently drive each other insane. It's the good and the bad and the Mike. The good and the bad and the Mike. The good and the bad and the Mike. It's the good and the bad and the Mike.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of The Good, the Bad and the Mike. As always, I'm Oisín, that's Cian,
Woo!
and that's Mike.
Woo!
Loving the enthusiasm. Mike is so excited for this week's episode.
That's it. One of us is on painkillers, but guess which one? I did wonder which one of us would adhere to the rock and roll lifestyle first. We now know who it is.
It was
All that
always going to
fame.
be Mike.
The fame was like a drug. What was more like a drug was the drugs. Oh, God.
Do you want to tell the people why, Mike?
Oh,
You brought it up.
Alright, well, so today, in my match, came on for about 3 minutes, and in those 3 minutes, I managed to sprain my wrist and break my elbow. So, it was the greatest 3 minutes of all time. I played on, though.
You
at the time,
actually play on?
yeah, because I was like,
Fuck's sake.
I played on because it happened a minute in, and I was like, my arm really hurts, but I didn't think it was that bad.
Oh
so
yeah,
I
you can't
played
get
on.
subbed off after coming on for a minute.
Oh, I
You
was
can't-
also
you
the
can't
last
be that
sub on.
guy.
I was the fifth sub,
Oh.
so
You
I
couldn't
was
come
like-
off after
I
playing for a
couldn't come
minute.
off.
Sorry, lads, play with 10 men.
yeah, that's it. Sorry, lads. I couldn't live with the guilt, so I was like,
The worst part is...
and plus, I was actually pumped with adrenaline because I was giving everyone shit saying I'm gonna be the greatest. Like I sprinted onto the far end of the pitch, so I'm pumped
no.
with adrenaline. Like I'm doing jumping jacks, waiting for the
The
ref to come
adrenaline
over.
definitely helps. I feel like it numbs the
did.
pain a little bit. Yeah.
It did.
The
And,
worst
uh,
part
just
is,
love
though,
that
he
idea.
misses Friday's game.
Yes,
Oh,
that's cute.
I
His,
know.
his one guaranteed start of the season.
Have you looked at their schedule, though, Oisín?
Oh,
They have 7 games in hand on one team.
yeah.
Jesus Christ, really?
7
He
games
just-
and had 2 cup competitions to go.
Did you at least
Fucking
win
hell.
today?
Oh, yeah, it was the weirdest game of all time. So it finished 7-2. We were 2-0 down after 15 minutes.
Jesus
And then we
Christ.
were 4-2. We were 4-2 up after 23 minutes.
What the
So it
fuck?
wasn't. This wasn't against Wally Waltram.
No,
Ooh,
cool boy.
surprising. Oh boy. Oh,
But
God.
that's Wicklow League football for you.
You love to see it.
Sure, I thought it
Did
was
somebody
great.
did somebody run into you, or did you fall over on your own accord?
Please tell me you
no,
fell
I
over on
went
your
to-
own accord.
Yes and no. I went to play a true ball, and the guy kind of swapped the leg to try and tackle me. And he swept my legs, and I jumped, but then landed on my arm, and the arm took the brunt of it. So I
That's kinda
played
funny.
on thinking, God, my arm's in sheer pain. But there's a minute ago. But I thought I only sprained it, so I went to keep playing.
Yeah.
And then I decided to only go to hospital. I went to the dart. I got on the dart, and I was like, all right, just going to get off, check it. And I was like, I am really struggling to press the button here. Probably best I stay on this dart and go to the hospital.
Well, I think yeah, someone just watching you struggle to push a button. You're like, I'm gonna sit back down. I'm not gonna get off instead.
That's pretty much what happened. And then when it came to the stop for Vincent's, I had to say to him, "Go, do you mind pressing this button? I really can't."
Did you not have another hand? Did you not use your
That's
left
holding
hand?
my bag. all
That's
my
a fair
shit.
point.
Yeah. I just like the idea of somebody, Mike, walking up to somebody and like, "Can you push the button for me?" I simply can't.
And I
But
was
did you
thinking to myself,
get the aggressive nurse again?
No, but it was really funny because I was sitting there getting away from X-ray and all. And oh my God, the X-ray was... It was when I got to the X-ray I knew, all right, this is going to be... Something's really wrong. Because she was like, all right, going to need you to put it onto the table. And I'm like, yeah, I can't
What
move this
onto
arm
the table?
really. I really can't move this hand. She's like, do you need help? And I was like, yeah, but you moving it's just gonna make it worse as well. Give me 5 minutes to try and adjust my arm to it. He's like,
Oh,
can you hold
God.
this position? I'm like, I'm in shearing pain. Can you give me something?
And that's where Mike's struggle begins.
Yes. So, greatest 3 minutes of a sub ever made.
Super sub, some would say.
There was talks
So
of a man of the
fucking
match
funny.
award, but it was given to the guy with 4 goals.
Yeah, that's probably
Just-
a little bit better
just
than
by a hair.
Spraining your wrist.
That's what's said. But yeah, greatest performance of the season. Probably the league. Give it his all.
Fuck's sake.
Do you think he's just saying this just so we won't go to any of his games?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
no,
actually
I'm
going to
injured, he
start.
can't come.
He's actually going to start. This is all a lie. He's actually going to start on Friday. He just didn't want to start.
Yeah. He wasn't at the hospital at all.
I mean, you could come down. I'll probably watch together in the stands. We could cheer me on anyway.
All right, let's move on.
Yes.
As bit of housekeeping as well before we jump into things. As you probably know by this point, there was no episode last week. Yeah, it's just scheduling issues again. And actually, to be fair, the next few weeks, probably the next month or two,
Yeah,
This
that's
month,
fair.
yes.
are going to be
2 months. May is
they're-
also not
they're
great.
very busy for all three of us. So we may miss a couple of episodes here and there. It's more likely that we'll miss episodes here and there. Obviously, we're not going to try to miss episodes, but just it
Looking at you, Keen.
bit of
What?
bit of war. Looking at you, Mike.
Hey,
Put it-
hey, I'm on.
Breaking your
He is
elbow just
on.
to try and get away from it.
I am on this.
He
like,
is on. Cannot deny the man that.
Yes, so it is just more likely that episodes may be missed over the next month or two, and then hopefully we'll be able to get back into the regular schedule.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, having said that, over the last 2 weeks, sweet fuck all has happened, so we're not going to talk about news. We're just going to jump straight into things. We're going to
Yes.
skip news completely because nothing's
There was
happened.
no news.
Nothing happened. It was a
Nothing
quiet
happened.
thing.
I actually can't even think of anything that did happen, to be fair. It's not even just that I
Nothing
don't have anything
major.
screenshot. I just
I
can't think
mean,
of anything.
There's like a
important.
few big
was
NFL trades,
internationals.
but like
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
international
international
football.
break to be fair. Yeah.
Who
qualifiers.
gives a
Nobody likes them.
shit?
Italy getting knocked out, probably the highlight.
Oh yeah, that's pretty funny. And actually,
Ireland getting 4 disallowed goals against Lithuania. That was kind of funny.
classic. And then
Yeah.
apparently the Sky highlights didn't show any of them, so it looked like a boring 0-0 draw that we scraped a win at the end.
But it time to be live.
Oh my god.
But
No, there was a Grand Prix as well.
yeah,
And,
Oh, that's true.
and I found out that Saudi Arabia are at war with Yemen, thanks to Ocean.
yeah. Since like 2015.
Did not know. Till you told me after the missile hit.
Fuck's sake.
I mean, the whole Middle East is kind of in a cold war right now, but I don't think we're going to turn into that kind of podcast.
no, but I mean,
That's
Saudi
it.
Arabia, Yemen is a hot war.
Yeah.
To be fair.
It's
very
the
much
real
hot.
happening right now.
But actually, Italy getting knocked out in the qualifiers leads nicely into what we're going to talk about this evening. What we're going to talk about this evening is a way too early preview of the 2022 World Cup.
Initial reactions.
Initial reactions to the group stage.
Yes. That's to the
Because fuck it, why not?
90% complete group stages.
Yeah, we're not even fully there yet. I'm gonna not make the mistake this time of choosing a team to win the tournament who aren't actually in the tournament yet.
When did you do that?
When did
I
you
said
do
Italy
that?
were gonna win the whole thing.
Oh.
I mean, is there still not? Do they still not have a lifeline?
No,
No,
they're out.
they're out.
They're
Oh,
out.
is
That's
that
it.
gone?
That's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the all
thought I heard
There's no
something
back
about-
door.
The mighty North Macedonia.
Thought I
Yeah,
You
heard
guys
they had
fucking had to
back
go
door.
lose to Portugal.
I said after the Euros that Italy were going to keep the team together, and I think they'd win the whole thing again.
And
Oh,
they did keep the
yeah.
team together. They're just
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive that a team who dominated the European Championships haven't made the World Cup on either side of that tournament.
I mean-
just shows you how tough the qualifying is from Europe, and
not even
nobody should be ashamed for not making it.
not even
Not
that
even
though.
North
When you-
Macedonia.
when you look at Italian football, their last knockout stage World Cup win was the World Cup final in 2006.
It's kind of funny.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, since they won, it was their last game, and
Yeah.
then they haven't made it past. They've missed the two World Cup. They've also in that time been in the European final in 2012. So it's not like they've had
And
that.
won
as
one.
well.
Yeah.
They just haven't done anything
You
in
just
the
can't
World
do it
Cup.
on the world stage. That's kind of funny.
But anyway, let's not talk about teams that aren't
Yes.
going to be there. Let's talk about the ones that are.
Donation, that's one of your better ones.
Cheers, I appreciate that. I'd like to point out that you guys say it ruins it when I draw attention to it. What's the difference? Why does it ruin it when you draw attention to it? Why does just say
So I don't know. It's I don't know. It's if you're the one doing it, who's doing the transition and then complimenting it, like you can't compliment yourself.
Yeah,
That's
you're the one that
fair.
Take
does
anything.
transition. We can't do transitions because you choose when to do the transition.
That's fair.
Like if you scored a lovely goal, and geez, that's a fucking lovely goal. He's a bit of a prick. Or someone that's a lovely goal. You go, yeah, I'd agree.
If I scored an absolute peach, I'd be screaming going, "Oh, take that, absolute techers! I can't believe it's gone in. He's only gone and done it."
I mean, that just
Fucking
cements my point.
beauty.
Like, I mean, earlier today, I screamed on the sideline saying, "I think I broke my elbow."
He's only gone and done it.
Okay, there's weird things happening with the matches that I'm just noticing, and I don't know why.
Go on.
But
Okay, so match 1
Yeah.
is after match 2. But
Oh,
that makes sense
that's-
because Qatar have to play in match 1.
Ah,
Yeah.
but actually, Qatar aren't opening the. I don't know
Yes,
why Qatar
but
aren't opening it. Did they
Match
say
7
that?
is after match 8,
Yeah.
and match 5 is after match 6.
yeah, just look. There's a lot of things.
Trust the system here.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons why this World Cup is not working the way it should be. Get alone the fact it's in winter. Just accept it for
know.
what it is.
I mean, yeah. So I think we've definitely talked about this before. So is the Premier League starting back earlier to accommodate for like the month off?
Yes,
Yeah, I think
starting a week earlier, and
so. Ending later, I think. But not.
ending I think May
Oh.
28th. I think is the last round of fixtures.
Normally ends around then
And
anyway, doesn't it?
Apparently, it
maybe
also
a bit
the Premier
before,
League
I think.
Premier League restarts on Boxing Day, as far as I know.
Makes sense.
When, yeah, so
And the final is on the 18th. Yeah,
yeah,
a week later. Yeah, that's not bad. I suppose you are happy then that Mo Salah will just get a month break.
If anyone needed it, I mean, not bad.
Yeah,
It's
he'll
just
He'll
insane.
just show up and they'll be like, "Oh, apparently Ecuador have traded for Mohamed Salah."
He shows up with deal me in, coach.
I mean,
Yeah.
speaking of, did you see the controversy in that
No.
penalty shootout? Salah's
Oh,
face
I
is just
saw, yeah, that's
covered in
Oh
lasers.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
I did see like I don't know how bad it was at the time, but obviously there's one pause that just shows one that's really bad.
His face is green.
His entire face is green.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's fucking insane.
Oh no, yeah, but like was it just like for like a split second or was that constant? I
No,
don't
that was
know, but-
constant.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not
Yeah,
good.
there was just
That's
so
really
many
not good.
lasers. The fucking hell. But anyway, again, talk
Yes,
with teams that are.
moving on. Yes.
Talk with teams that are. I was going to say something, I've forgotten it. But anyway,
Oh god damn it!
I
Group
know
A.
such things happen.
Group A.
Oh, we're not going through all. There's like
No,
12
we're not
groups.
going
We're not
through.
going to do them all.
There's actually only 8 groups.
Yeah.
Really, it feels like there's a
Get
lot.
your fucking
It's
facts
just-
straight.
I mean,
Just
it
look at
went
the
to
groups.
H. I don't know what H is. Okay, I just assumed it looked like there was a lot.
Yeah,
It's
to be
fun.
fair, I
It's
only do
fun.
because the graphic that I'm looking at just has them in rows of 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
same
that
here.
makes I know I'm on the Wikipedia page. Probably not a good idea, but that's how I knew the matches were in bad order.
That's fair. I wouldn't have known that. So that's
Yeah,
the kind of top quality content you get from the Wikipedia page.
Yeah, I know. I just want to know why the matches are in the wrong order. It makes no fucking sense. It's happening a lot. Wait,
Yes.
first two matches in this group, 9 and 12. And why is 12 before 9?
You're getting into semantics now.
No, like, fuck, what is going on? Like, lads, someone needs to sort this out. It's not okay. Okay?
I mean, not a lot is. The big question is, given that this is a winter tournament and the domestic leagues are all taking a break so that this can go ahead, which country is going to get the most fucked because one of their star players is going to pick up an injury the week before the tournament starts in their last domestic league game?
All right,
Oh.
let's see.
Who's it going to happen to?
Who's the most one-sided team?
Pulisic.
Oh,
The
Pulisic.
US have a good few players now.
Pulisic
Did they not
plays a huge
kinda-
role in it, though.
Did they not finish,
Yeah.
like, behind Mexico and Canada?
No, they kind of. I think they finished second.
I had third in my head, to be honest.
I thought they
I
finished
know they
second.
were in third, but they're playing Canada, and if they won that, they may have jumped. I don't know.
No, it's definitely Canada and Alfonso Davis, right?
But once I said Canada,
Lewandowski.
that made the most sense in my head.
Yeah, they finished third. Canada finished top.
Okay.
Canada and Mexico actually finished
Okay.
joint top of the table on 28 points. Ooh, the US only finished ahead of Costa Rica on goal difference.
Oh my god, can you imagine they missed another World Cup?
I mean,
To be
it
fair,
was-
if they didn't, they'd just have to play New Zealand to get into Group E.
Yeah, they
Big
could
back
lose
Chris-
to New Zealand.
Chris
They could
Wood.
lose to New Zealand.
Do Canada actually have anyone else? Apart from Alfonso Davies.
I cannot think of the Canadian team off the top of my head. But I mean, could be Poland with Lewandowski. If he picks up an injury at the end of that last Bundesliga game, oh boy. Yeah,
South Korea and Heung-min Son.
Yeah, he'd be a big loss. Oh, Atiba Hutchinson plays for Canada. I know him from somewhere. Don't know why, because he plays for Besiktas. Why do I know him?
Probably scouted him at one point.
Almost definitely.
If it's Wales, Gareth Bale. If it's Wales, probably.
Well, that's a good
Another
shot.
great
If it's
shout.
Wales.
Yes, if it's Wales.
Who do we think? So it's Wales. So Scotland play Poland, and then the winner plays
No,
Wales.
No,
Scotland plays
played
Ukraine.
Ukraine, and then the winner plays Wales.
Okay, I'm just staring at Poland and Poland in my head.
Stop
yeah, okay.
looking at Poland.
No,
Poland's
I'm
have
just
nothing
looking at
wrong.
group. I'm just looking at Group C, and they have Poland, and then
Keane's
I
coming
meant to
for
say
the Poland
Ukraine.
news spot. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There is no news with Poland. This is not Polish sports news update with Keane.
I got a bit confused. Okay, it's been a long weekend.
Stick with your North Macedonia.
Do you know what I was? Would you know what I was saddened about? Not even realizing that they lost to Portugal. It's that my boy retired after the Euro, so he wasn't even playing.
Yeah.
You don't even remember his
Pandem
name.
just-
That's why you said
Pandem.
my boy.
It took me a while. I was like, I could
My
picture. I was like, what's his name?
boy.
I was like, oh yeah. We all know who we're talking about. We don't need to say it.
You know who it is. So, first impressions, guys. What do you think the group of death is?
I mean, that depends on your definition.
At this moment in time, if the World Cup was played next weekend, what's the group of death? Toughest to get out of.
H?
You say H?
Like H is for
H is
decent teams.
that is actually a decent group.
You can make somewhat conversations for any of them getting out. I would like to
Yeah.
think.
I
I'm
think
looking
E
at
could be a
group.
tough
Yeah,
group.
I think E is
E?
a tough group.
Yeah.
I was looking at E. Who's right? CONCACAF OFC. So that is
New Zealand, Costa Rica.
yeah. Japan aren't bad.
Yeah, I liked the Japanese
I
team,
like
I have to
Japan.
say. I think
Yeah.
is a possible hot take. I think Japan will out qualify Germany
Oh, that's a big shout there.
Yeah. That's. Put in your calendars, boys. Japan to outqualify Germany. We'll
Group
come
G
back.
is
That's going to
actually-
age terribly.
G
Yeah.
is quite tricky.
G, I was looking at G too. She's a banger and a half.
Friend of the show, Dusan Tadic might have something to say.
Classic friend of the pod. We should have had him on to talk
Yeah.
about Group G.
That's
See how
it.
they're feeling about it. See the boys or what they think of their group.
I'll give him a text later and we'll see how
Yeah.
he feels.
We'll get the Pat McAfee show gets Aaron Rodgers on every Tuesday. We'll
Get
get
Dusan
Dusan Tadic.
Friend of the show, gotta keep that going.
All right.
What a man.
Do you know who? Do you want to know my hot take to qualify from a group that they shouldn't?
Go on.
Qatar.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's way too hot there.
That's too hot.
It's so hot that I'm going to point it out that they have a bit of excess money. Some people in FIFA like excess money.
I think there's no way they finish anywhere other than dead last in that group.
I got a hotter take.
That's my hot take.
All the
I
Dutch
got-
players are going to be leaving with new Rolls Royces and the fourth place finish.
The group of death got a whole new meaning.
That's it.
It's got a whole lot deader.
France not to get out of the group stages.
Oh, what's your friends? Oh,
That's a big one.
That's a big shout.
I think.
Well, if you look about it, it's the winner's curse.
I
The
don't know,
winners
I
have
think,
not got out
France
of the
did
group
win last time.
stages.
That's
I
yeah.
think France.
I think.
will-
Don't know. You're telling me either Australia, United Arab Emirates, or Peru wouldn't do them?
I mean, they should have enough to finish over Tunisia and the qualifier team. Denmark is tricky,
Denmark is
obviously.
tricky, but I think they still top that group.
I'm telling you.
I think
So-
Tunisia or Denmark could actually
Like I can see
It's
Denmark
50-50
winning the
for them.
group and France getting in on like goal difference or something.
Ooh, that's a big shout. I did also see someone say it's a great draw for like old colonial countries coming up against each other. England and the US, France and Tunisia, I think. There's a couple of others.
I think B
Apparently.
has the most memes.
B has the most memes, yeah. B is the memeiest group, especially if Scotland or Wales get in.
Yes, 100%. Because I've seen so many people on Twitter say that the US are going to beat England and football's coming home, and I just appreciate that
I would
so much.
I would find it fucking hilarious if either Scotland or Wales get into that group, and then the US and either Scotland or Wales are the two teams to qualify. I think that'd be fucking incredible.
I
Yeah.
prefer if it's Iran and the US.
No, I like seeing the smaller teams do well, but I also like Scotland and Wales. Honestly, just if England don't get out, I'm happy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Pick
Yeah,
any
yeah.
of the ones.
Like, the English arrogance at this moment in time is kind of getting unbearable.
Oh, it is.
I need them to have a bad tournament.
I'd be okay if with them getting out of the group if it was followed by a Germany Brazil level of humiliation. I'd be okay with that. If they got like fucking annihilated 14-0 in like the round of 16. That'd be fine.
The issue they have is that they play like obviously if they get out they play the opposite of Group A, and like there's just the Dutch.
Senegal
Senegal
actually
are
very
very
Senegal,
good
I
team.
suppose Senegal are, yeah. Oh, they have a banging crest though. Jesus Christ.
Senegal?
Senegal.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Is this on the Wikipedia again?
It is on the Wikipedia again.
Yeah, I was just looking at the flag going, it's quite a...
I know,
It
no,
doesn't
It's an
really
all
stand
right.
out.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
an all
No,
right
they're
flag,
actual,
I
like-
suppose.
The Senegal national football team emblem. It's a banger.
All right, hold on. Let me look up. I'm on the Wikipedia. I'm getting there.
The lion?
Actually,
Yeah.
no, that is a banger. Yeah.
The multicolored lion. It looks all proud and shit.
I hope they have a kit that lives up to it though, because I mean,
That's
Ooh,
oh my
that's
god.
the
Nigerian
important
We
kit
thing
should
is
from-
definitely have an
Yes.
episode where we rank kits.
rank the kits.
all
We're
right.
gonna rank all 32 kits.
I'm
Coming
so
soon.
down for that.
Now, it'll be
No.
interesting to see the football that comes out. I know they never will bring it back, but bring back
Yeah.
the Jubilati. Greatest football to ever be made.
This
always
is
big
the
for
real
the
reason we love the World Cup is for the kits in the football.
Oh yeah, what's the
I mean, hey, and the World Cup song. Whatever it
yeah,
is,
what
they've
what
been
it's gonna be?
absolute
Oh
bangers.
yeah.
Who do you think they'll get for it? I don't know. It's a tough-
Shakira always puts her name in the ring.
Because there's always the official, and then there's always 3 or 4 unofficial ones.
Yeah.
yeah,
Which is kind of funny.
I'm excited
Um,
to hear them all. Is that going to be an episode? Is it we're ranking kits and the World Cup
Oh, we
songs?
should rank- Yeah. World Cup songs going backwards. Oh my god. Or just football songs in general. We can talk about that English one where they actually had, is it John Barnes rap really badly?
How dare you?
Hold it in.
Yeah.
Get to the line.
What do you mean, really badly?
I gotta touch you and hurt you. Touch me if you can, cause I'm the England man.
England, man.
I really hope Scotland get in because they have honestly the best World Cup song I've ever heard in my life. The "Don't Come Home Too Soon." It's not about winning. It's not all these songs are about winning. It's doing this.
Yeah.
There's this "Don't fuck it up, lads. Come back at some point, but not at the first stage." They know where it's at.
You got to
Yeah.
make sure your expectations are just right.
Mm.
Do the Scottish football team don't sing "Flower of Scotland"? Do they?
No, they're Tartan
just the rugby.
Army, aren't they? We're all part of.
I don't know, actually. I haven't watched a lot of Scottish football.
Neither have I. But "Flower of Scotland's a fucking banger, and if they don't, they
It
should
is.
definitely start singing it before their football games.
True. We're gonna rank national anthems next. That
Yes. Just typing frantically, keeping track of all these bangers of ideas. I'm a big fan of the French national anthem. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's
just very
because it
good.
gets you going. It gets you going.
Does get you going. That's
Um,
very fair.
All right. Who do you think's going to win the whole thing?
Right now,
Yeah, right now, this second. Hold you to it.
Brazil.
You have to put a
Brazil.
fiver on it right now.
Brazil.
Ooh,
Gun to my head, I'm going Brazil.
Keen.
Belgium.
Oh,
Yeah, Belgium been
Asian
doing it for a while.
squad. Asian
Yeah,
squad
it's their
at their
time.
end.
It's their time. The issue is that there's actually just like, I don't know. A lot of teams could win it, and that scares me.
yeah, that's true.
Who's yours, Jim?
But you-
Can't weasel out of
I-
it. Italy's gone this time.
I know, yeah. My
Gun to
heart
your
wants
head.
to say Japan, to be honest,
No.
but it's
no.
just
No.
such a tough group.
Alright, Oshin's put a fiver on Japan. Keen, you heard it
Actually,
there.
would
Gun to
actually,
his head.
what odds would you get on Japan?
There's no odds. It's just who's going to win it. We're not putting odds
Yeah,
on
but
this.
just
No,
in
but I'm
general.
actually,
Uh,
I'm tempted now.
I mean, you get a lot considering they're in the group with Spain and Germany.
Yeah, that's what my heart wants to go with, and I just like, I don't know. Outrights, World Cup winner. Where are you? Where? Oh, 250 to 1. Huh. Same odds as Wales, who aren't even guaranteed in the group stages yet.
I mean,
Fucking
there's
hell.
the same odds as Qatar.
Yeah, honestly, like, I'm going to put a 5 on
Oh, God.
What group are they in again?
that. Germany, Spain.
Yeah, but
and-
like actually physically.
I'll
Like,
tell you
Group
what.
E.
Oshin,
E,
before you put a
okay.
fiver on that, I'll give you those odds right now if you put a fiver. You give me the fiver, it says I'm betting it. I will give you the fiver on Japan.
just to let you know, Japan are 11-4 to qualify from their group.
Who do Group E? What Group E play? Group F.
Probably.
Probably.
No, I just looked it up. I didn't. It wasn't a question.
I mean,
Belgium,
It's a statement.
Belgium, Canada,
it
Morocco,
sounded like
Croatia.
a question.
It is a tough one. They're on, I think, the harder side of the bracket.
Yeah.
But my heart wants to say Japan. I'm actually going to put a 5 on Japan. Fuck it. Do it. I'm going to do
Oh
it.
my god.
I have high hopes.
I mean, if it comes in, points are on you. That's what I'm saying.
That's very fair. Literally, I'm on either Japan or Senegal, and
Going with the underdogs.
well, that's Senegal 80-1. Maybe I'll throw a 5 on both. Sure, fuck it, why not?
I mean, I'm gonna wait till squads are announced and injuries
No,
are
that's-
big.
anyone
You're-
can do that.
Yeah, anyone could do that. What's the fucking point?
I mean, you're putting it on now, and it's like, and the Japanese team has just been obliterated with injuries.
I have high hopes. Yeah.
But what if the German squad get obliterated with injuries and
What
You
if
know, then they-
what if every other squad in groups E, F, G, and H get obliterated by injuries, and Japan just have a free walk to the final?
But then they gotta play the mighty Qatar, who also benefited from teams deciding not to play their game, mysteriously having to leave the country. Like, from what I'm hearing is, Ecuador had to go back to Ecuador because they left the immersion on. Hours before kickoff.
Oh, you hate to see it.
I mean, yeah, like price eating's going up. I don't blame them.
Wouldn't want to be risking it.
No.
Yeah, Tunisia made it. Well done. Did any of you remember? Was probably 2006 World Cup, and I think McDonald's did a really bad but really funny ad that was like, "Don't be sad that Ireland didn't qualify for the World Cup, even when Togo did." And then it was something like, "Oh, because we're bringing back this burger," and it's just so funny them just calling it Togo like that. And it was,
Wow.
yeah.
That's really harsh. Poor
I
Togo.
know. It's back when like that, like Adebayor and shit, but it was. I just remember it's so fucking funny.
Do you remember what?
Don't be depressed that we didn't make the World Cup, even when Togo did. It's like, wow.
What did Togo ever do to you?
Exactly.
Remember what, actually?
Was it? Didn't like Burger King in Russia put on something during the Russian World Cup where you got like free burgers for life if you slept with a footballer or got pregnant by a
What?
footballer?
What?
Yeah,
What?
this was huge at the time, and like there was a ton of backlash. They had to stop it. I think.
Yeah.
Do you not remember this?
No. I'll send Dusan a text and see if this is true.
Yeah, World Cup pregnancy ad.
Yes. Yeah, get impregnated by
Yeah.
World Cup stars with free Whoppers for life.
What
They had
counts
to
as a
come out
star,
and
though, to be
apologise for
fair?
it.
Oh my god.
What a
Offering
fucking
women
throwback.
3 million Russian rubles and a lifetime supply of Whoppers if they get impregnated by a football player competing in the World Cup.
So fucking funny.
Is that how like they plan on? We'll make Russian football better if we get impregnated by the current best footballers in the world who all happen to be in Russia this summer.
Makes sense to me.
I mean, yeah. Jesus, that's bad.
Anyway, does anyone have any final thoughts on the World Cup as things stand? I've actually also, by the way, just as a quick update, I have just put on €5 on each of Japan and Senegal.
That does not surprise
So
anyone.
fingers crossed. Honestly, a Japan Senegal final would be I'd be laughing.
Free money. I mean, this is the one time I actually get into football, and we have to wait like 5-7 months for it. So I don't know. It should be a good one.
Happened.
But all the build up, Keane, the
No,
excitement.
apparently, like most
Just
of,
wait for
there's
the
like
kid
a
to
bunch of
leave.
issues with oh, that's the best part. I can't like apparently there's like a bunch of the stadiums that just still aren't ready.
Yeah,
So
it's a
that's
fucking
gonna be the
shit
fun
show.
part.
Yeah. So yeah. Does anyone have any final thoughts?
I mean, I officially don't support this World Cup on humanitarian reasons, unlike the rest of you. Gonna
But you're
point
still
that
gonna
out.
watch it. You can't say I don't support it and then watch it. You're gonna do it if you don't watch it. Any of it.
Should have said that before you called out Brazil to win the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm just saying as is. Just like the Irish national team, we oppose it and do not support. Hence, we didn't qualify. That's
Oh,
the stance. You can't change my mind.
Oh, speaking of teams who oppose the World Cup, just before we finish up, my favorite April Fool's joke from over the weekend was the Norwegian FA, after failing to qualify for the Euros, were going to hire Magnus Carlsen as their head of football strategy.
I mean, yeah, I'd take that. We'd take that.
Oh, I got done with an April Fool's joke earlier in the week.
I said earlier. This
It was
like
like
it's
it's
the
not April
third.
Fool's anymore.
It was I was with Keane at the time, the Kaepernick.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That got me bad.
yeah.
Well-
Gone pretty bad.
What was it?
It just said Seahawks signed Colin Kaepernick, and I was like, oh my fucking god. And I went, it's
So
April
funny.
fucking Fools.
You're a moron.
Oh yeah.
Although he has come out and said he's willing now to be a backup.
We can't talk about this. We skipped news. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, we did.
Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. Not allowed to talk
Sorry,
about
Colin.
any news.
Sorry, Colin, maybe next week.
Unlucky. All right. We leave it there.
Yeah.
I don't have any more
Yeah.
final thoughts. Do you have any final? Like,
think we're okay.
yeah. All right.
Take us away there, toys.
Japan, Senegal. I believe in you.
Hey, what? You got two, so wait, you never actually picked.
He can
who's
have
your
both.
I
one.
picked Japan for my one, but
Okay.
I'm taking
He
those.
just
two.
has a backup.
To be fair, I mean, I like that when we were discussing this earlier, Keane was like, yeah, we could pick dark horses for it. And then we decided to pick
Well,
Brazil
you
and
said
Brazil.
I
gun
forgot-
to your
I
head
forgot.
to win it.
Yeah.
You didn't say
That's
dark
right.
horses. You said
I didn't
gun to your
specify.
head.
I didn't specify, that is true. Alright. It's been 2 weeks. I have to remember what my outro is.
Oh God, I thought you'd
Come
have written
on.
down at this point.
Yeah, even I know it.
Fuck the system. Fuck the algorithm. Feed the system.
Fuck the system.
Death comes to some of us, I suppose. Is that it?
Death comes to us all. Feed the algorithm. Fuck the system.
Attaboy.
I thought there was one more.
No, I think it was just those
Just
Yeah.
those. Oh, because she'd hiccuped that one time.
And then nearly died.
And
yeah,
very
that's pretty
professionally
bad.
brought it up off the podcast until someone else decided to bring
Obviously, we're going to talk about this.
it up. But yeah. Fuck the system.
I mean,
feed the
when you
algorithm.
said the text saying, I almost died, it's kind of.
Shit happens. Death comes to us
Now you
all.
gotta add that now.
Thanks for listening.